So Rock and Roll Heaven gets another member. John Lord of Deep Purple fame has died at the age of 71 after a battle with pancreatic cancer. John Lord had formed Deep Purple with Ritchie Blackmore in the late 60s. They originally called the group Roundabout, but later that group became Deep Purple. And of course it was the distinctive Hammond B3 organ that John Lord played that contributed greatly to the Deep Purple sound. Pioneers of hard rock and heavy metal music for sure. Involved in some of Deep Purple's signature songs, including Highway Star and of course Smoke on the Water, voted one of the greatest songs of all time. Of course Hush was their first big hit, and you can tell that John Lord had a lot to do with the sound of Deep Purple when you listen to that song, because it's all Hammond B3 organ. Now there's no guitar break in there as far as a solo is concerned. It's him on the organ, and as I said, that set the sound for what Deep Purple was all about. We'll miss John Lord, founder of Deep Purple. And also passing today, at the age of 74, is a guy named Bob Babbitt. And you may not be as familiar with Bob Babbitt. He's one of the Funk Brothers from Motown days. And he's basically a session musician, played the bass. But he played the bass on songs that we all know and recognize. Midnight Train to Georgia. He played on Signed, Sealed, and Delivered by Stevie Wonder. He played on Marvin Gaye, What's Going On. He recently played on albums by Elton John and Phil Collins. And the thing about it is you know, we're more familiar with John Lord, but Bob Babbitt, I mean, you know, I'm just imagining, here he is, he goes home from his day at work at Motown, and his wife or significant other says, so what'd you do today? Oh, you know, laid down a bass track on some song called Signed, Sealed, and Delivered. Next day, hey, what'd you do today? I was playing with Gladys Knight, and she did this song, Midnight Train to Georgia. We'll see if it's a hit. You know, I mean, really? That's the kind of thing that we'll miss, the people in the background that give us the soundtrack to our life as well. So condolences today to the family and the friends of John Lord and Bob Babbitt. Again, 2 new members in Rock and Roll Heaven.